Hello there. The risk of seeing some disruption due to snowfall in Scotland is increasing for Tuesday. Mind you, we have seen some problems. Schools shut across parts of northern Scotland with some blowing and drifting snow here over the last day or two. Heading into Tuesday, we've got another widespread frost to start the day. -2 to -4 in our towns and cities, but a lot colder than that in rural areas. After that frosty start across the bulk of England and Wales for Tuesday, well, it's a dry day with plenty of sunshine around. Mind you, won't do much for the temperatures. It's going to be another very cold January day, 3 or 4 degrees Celsius at best. It's further north that we run into more problems because an area of low pressure is going to be working into all this cold air, bringing a spell of potentially disruptive snow. Now, the temperatures vary across this weather system such that there'll probably be a bit of rain mixed in for Northern Ireland, southern Scotland and northern England, with the heaviest snow over hills. However, on the northern edge of the system, we've got some colder air, and that means the snow will come down to low elevations. And I include the risk through the central belt in that. And so we're looking at some potentially very heavy falls of snow, 5 to 10 centimetres through the central lowlands of Scotland, maybe 20 in 1 or 2 places, very snowy weather up over the southern uplands as well. All in all, I think this could cause some disruption. More snow follows for Tuesday night, and we'll see some snow up over the higher parts of the Pennines as well. So, heavy snow, Tuesday, focused in Scotland. Anywhere really through the central lowlands northwards could see some very heavy falls. The southern uplands also could see some problems. Disruption seems unlikely. Heading into Wednesday, we've got more of those snow showers pushing into the north. An area of low pressure comes in off the Atlantic, a bit of snow on its northern flank. It looks like we just get a tickling of that across the very far south of England. In Europe, some places getting around 20 to 30 centimetres. That means the most disruptive snow again will be affecting northern parts of the UK. Into parts of the Highlands, we could again see 10, even 20 centimetres of snow in 1 or 2 places. And it's another day where there will be some places where temperatures don't get above freezing all day. Heading into Thursday, it's a very similar looking weather pattern with the disruptive snow really continuing across northern areas of the UK. Across many inland areas, dry with barely a cloud in the sky, plenty of sunshine. But after a freezing cold start, it stays freezing cold. Temperatures around 3 or 4 at best. And we are eventually going to emerge out of the freezer as we get towards the end of the week and the weekend. We'll start to see low pressure move off the Atlantic, and these weather fronts eventually will start to bring in some mild air, but a slow old process. I think for Friday there's still a risk of some snow affecting parts of northern Scotland, but otherwise it's a process of generally clouding over from the west with bits and pieces of rain starting to push in towards Northern Ireland, and temperatures very slowly creeping up to around 5 or 6 degrees in the west, which is still below average for the time of year. It does get milder though as we get into Saturday. Southwesterly winds take over, bringing outbreaks of rain. The wind's strong though, so there'll be some gales around, could knock a few branches off trees. And of course with the rain moving in, well, that's not necessarily something we want to see given how wet it has been over the last week and all those flooding problems that we have seen over recent days. But nevertheless, I think short term risk of some disruptive snow on the way to Scotland for Tuesday.